Hey y'all, Bloodwing here, back to bring some grumpiness to your internet. Hope everybody's doing well. And for a moment, we'll just talk to chat, see who shows up. Hope everybody's inside, safe and warm today, because it is sure cold here. Thus the title that it's cold outside, cold and snowy. We'll wait for a few more to show up. A lot of you might be watching football or doing things that you do on Saturday. I don't think anybody's out there just yet. Might be a bad time to have the live stream. I don't know. We don't know till we try it out. It's trial and error. We'll go ahead and share the stream out. And we'll do that. And hopefully get some of you in here watching. YouTube is telling me there's no one here, but if there is anybody out there, just hey, drop a post in the chat. A bit of dead air. It's kind of hard to sit here and talk to yourself. I mean, it's not like I don't talk to myself, but usually when I'm frustrated. Is there anybody out there? Bear's going to join me here in just a little bit. He just woke up from a nap, so he had to get things situated. And we've got a few things that I want to talk about. Hopefully, they'll be entertaining. Even though I don't think anyone's here yet, I will say please like and share the stream. And the link to my Streamlabs and my Patreon are in the description. If you'd like to help a guy out, you can do Patreon for as little as $1 a month, or Streamlabs uh, as much as you want, a one-time gift. Bear needs to show up so I'm not sitting here talking to myself to an empty chat. I'm thinking this might be a rough time for people. The Saturdays are the day that most people get things done, do their running and so forth. But you never know till you try it out, give it a shot. If it doesn't turn out very well today, may change it to another day. But we'll see what happens. This is kind of embarrassing. It's like throwing a party and nobody arrives. But we all know how bad YouTube is about giving out alerts. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, you may not see that the stream starts, because sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it happens. I get them hours after the fact sometimes. Yeah, what should I talk about? I don't, in case you watch this later, I don't want it to be full of a lot of dead air until people show up. Hope everybody's having a good day. If you're in the Midwest, you're probably getting snow. Some areas worse than others. So I hope you're prepared for that. Me, I don't much like snow. Don't like it at all. Well, I guess this proves that I'm not crazy, because I'm having a hard time finding things to talk to myself about. At least I got my coffee and my Mountain Dew and cigarettes. So I'll be good. Hope someone shows up soon, because if not, I'm going to end the stream early. Slacking Games, what's up? I guess it's just me and you at the moment. Everybody's a little slow showing up. That's going to. Just got a message from Bear. He's restarting his PC. He will be here very shortly. Still working, huh? Wow, that's a bummer. My last job I had, I worked every Saturday, so I get you. Hope you don't not working outside. Because if it's anything like here, it's very cold and a lot of snow. People should start showing up here very shortly. Oh, yeah, just a lot of wind, huh? No snow. We'll get this show rolling here pretty soon. As soon as Bear gets here. But in the meantime, we can just talk in the chat and hopefully wait for a few more people to show up. I mean, don't have to be a lot of people, but didn't want to sit here and talk to myself. Because I'm just not that crazy. Crazy, but not that crazy. Pestering Mood, how are you? It's cold here, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah. It's 30 degrees Fahrenheit right here where we're at. Oh, that's cold. 70, I'd love 70. But we've got another couple of months yet before we can even think about weather like that. Probably into March. Here in Indy, it tends to stay cold that long. Come on, Bear. I hate dead air. And 70, you won't get slacking game. You won't get 70 until July, huh? And we'll generally start getting at least into the 60s in April. Definitely 70s by May. You're in Florida. That explains it. Yeah. You'll be 95 and very humid unless you're on the coast. Now we're getting a few more people showing up. So there's 5 watching. Hopefully they'll start pouring in a little bit. Too close to Canada to make a difference. I get you. My daughter's moved up into Michigan, and I told her kids before they went up, yeah, you guys are in for it. You don't even know. Grill and Pirate Pete. Hey, thanks for the like and the share. Thanks for showing up. So Festering Moon, you're on the coast, so you probably don't get the humidity that inland Florida gets. I mean, it gets pretty humid here in Indiana, to believe it, even though the temperatures aren't nearly as high. Although 90s are becoming more and more common here. I have noticed that. But on the coast of Florida, last time I was there, I noticed that it wasn't nearly as humid. The wind off the ocean kind of kept it blowed away. So I hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for all the likes and the shares.
Hello.
Hello. It's about time.
I can't see your stream.
Why not?
It's not in my subscription feed. What's blasphemy is this?
I've got a feeling that maybe that's what happened. I sat here for the longest time just myself, talking to an empty chat.
Yeah, I can't get on Discord either.
Huh.
Put my headphones on.
Well, hopefully once we get people start liking and sharing the stream, that'll get it out there and people will start showing up.
Yeah, I'm going to tweet it out now.
So how you doing, Bear?
I'm not too bad, thank you very much, mate. How are you?
Cold. Thus the title. Baby, it's cold outside.
Oh, yeah.
Monkey, hey, buddy, you want in? I'll throw you a link. Yeah, it's cold and snowing. The snow has hit Midwest, the United States in a fairly big way in some areas. Not as bad here. Yeah, not as bad here as in others, but it's bad enough. We've got about 5 inches of snow, and it's still coming down pretty
Well, that's not good.
Temperatures at 30 degrees Fahrenheit, which I believe is -1 Celsius. So
below freezing then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unpleasant.
Yeah, Grill and Pirate Pete did not show in sub feed, but showed in home feed. Yeah, freaking YouTube.
Yeah, I like Discord isn't working for me at all. It's just doing that infinite load screen for me at the minute.
I haven't tried Discord yet today, so I don't know.
It's one of the reasons why I shut down my PC twice.
Monkey says YouTube's been messing up. They had that problem with both Lords of the Night and the game stream last night. So
pain in the bottom.
Circus Zero, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Monkey tweeting it out. Yeah, there's confirmation. Daggum YouTube.
Yeah, I've just tweeted it out myself.
Yeah. Like and share the stream, guys. That helps get the word out there, and it help a fella out.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys should be doing that anyway. You should be liking and sharing the stream regardless. But yeah, please do.
And let me throw Monkey a link here.
Ah, there we go. Discord wants to work for me now.
Cool.
Fantastic. It's Redneck Radio time.
And there we are.
There we are.
All right. Link is on your Twitter there, Monkey. Yeah, we got about 5 inches. I went to the tobacco store a little earlier today. I wanted to get going before it got too bad.
Yeah.
And my wife's little SUV actually struggled a little bit to get out of the drive.
Slipping and sliding?
Just stuck in the snow a little bit.
Okay, fair enough.
So you have about 5 inches?
Yeah, about 5 inches.
Poor lady Bloodwing.
Not that 5 inches.
How you guys doing today? I'd like to say happy birthday to J-Kid.
Yeah. It is J-Kid, my son's birthday. He is 35 today.
I'm fairly certain I was the first person to sing to him.
He probably appreciated that.
He forgot.
Forgot what?
I forgot that it was his birthday. I had a full conversation with him earlier.
Circuit Zero, not to sidetrack this real quick, but YouTube actually reacted to him because we had this problem last night on the game stream. Was really bad. I mean, we started up and like nobody was there, and that does not happen to us.
Right. Exactly.
And we told people, like, look, please reach out to YouTube on Twitter if you're on there and ask them to please look into this shit. And they actually had they told Circus Zero, well, follow us back so we can talk about this in DMs. Which, by the way, really cheap way to get followers on Twitter, I've realized.
Mm-hmm.
But then they did to him the same thing as they do to all of us. Like, oh, yeah, issue a report. No, dicks, you guys need to look into this.
Yeah. I mean, there's an issue. It's they make a big deal about clicking the little bell and all that stuff, and it doesn't work.
Yeah, and
they do that on purpose.
Well,
you ever notice that when massive YouTubers kick off at Team YouTube just ignores them.
People are starting to trickle in now, though, so the word's getting out there.
Yeah. I think Circus is right. They announced the other day, apparently through an email, which I never got, but Scribe did, that they are at the end of the month. You'll no longer be able to auto send notices via tweet or Google Plus. Of course, not Google Plus. You're getting rid of that, you dummies.
Right.
Yeah, they won't go to Twitter anymore, will it?
No, you have to send it on your own because they've found that people like it better when you get a tweet just from you. It's like, it's going to say the same thing, you dummy.
Yeah. Yeah,
But,
Sarah, we're talking about that issue right this minute. Wondering why it did not notify everybody, because obviously it didn't. Hey, Vanilla.
Yeah, as Bear said, make sure you should always be tweeting out your favorite YouTubers and stuff. But especially this weekend, if you're watching somebody and you notice their numbers are like not even close to where they're, tweet that shit out if you don't normally.
And if you'd like, my Twitter is in the description as well. Follow me, and you'll also get notifications. So,
at least until January 31st.
What I like is when a creator tweets out a video or a live stream and they include the thumbnail. It looks good. It does look good. I do it with Ghost Poo.
Yeah, I get that, but see, I like mine because mine is set so when I go live, it tweets out so people know, okay, he's here. Let's go talk.
Right, exactly.
Because it used to be, I mean, literally the moment you hit live, it automatically does it for you. So nobody's sitting there waiting. I don't have to have boring music playing beforehand that nobody cares about.
Oi.
What? Did I say something?
I miss the days when the tweets would tag you.
Oh yeah,
and then you got the notifications of people liking and retweeting your tweet. I like that.
Grilling Pirate Pete says it's breaking up for him. I don't know if anybody else is getting it. Hope not.
Let's have a listen to the stream quick. Can hear Monkey's stupid phone.
Yeah, we got about you're probably getting it up there too, Monkey. We've got about 5 inches of snow at the moment.
And you leave my stupid phone alone. I don't know, dude. I never go out of the house, so I have no freaking idea what it looks like out there. I know it's cold.
They're called windows.
No, I mean, I'm in a basement.
So you literally like fit the stereotype, don't you?
I do, yeah.
The neck beard in the basement.
Except it's not my mom's house. This is my house, so it's okay.
Yeah, Lady Monkey keeps him down there.
Well, I mentioned before we have a fully finished walkout basement, so it looks like any other floor of a house except for the windows, at least in the back of the house, are those little basement windows you get.
Right.
So yeah, I can't see, even at 6 foot tall, I can't see out of them damn things. They're way up there.
I can look out. Standing up for anybody.
I don't think we've had snow because like the trees aren't covered or anything.
Well, it's hitting through here, and I know that the funny thing is Kansas City's getting it even worse. And the reason I paid attention to that is because that's where the Colts play today in the playoffs, and that's an open stadium.
How do you think they're going to do there?
Their young quarterback, oh Lord, his name slipped my mind, but he has the exact kind of skill set that it'll kill our cover 2 defense. So yeah, I don't think we're going to win this. Now they, on the other hand, they don't have much of a defense, and we'll get scores, but I'm not sure that we'll keep up.
Anytime there's like really bad weather like this going into a playoff weekend, as a Charger fan,
yeah,
I just think about Cincinnati. Because way back when, after the Chargers had a wonderful, awesome run leading up to the playoffs, they had the game against Miami, and then they go into Cincinnati, and it was snowing like fuck, and these California boys just could not play.
Yeah, about 2 years ago, we had a game in Buffalo that was snowing so hard that you couldn't see the players on the cameras. You could just barely see shadows down on the field moving.
And Indy plays in a dome, don't they still?
Yeah, we play at a dome, so they're not used to that. You know,
they're not used to playing in that, so it makes a difference. It'll be interesting.
Yeah,
San Diego's going into New England, and I don't know what their weather's supposed to be like.
On the other hand, I'm excited not only because my Colts are playing in the playoffs, and no one expected them to be there.
I still don't expect them to be there.
But snow games are great fun. I love watching games in the snow. It's great.
It depends. Snow's not a problem. It depends on how cold it is. Because once it gets too cold, that ball is just a sheet
hard
of
as
ice.
a rock. Yeah.
And it can make the game very boring because all you got is people running. And yeah, it'll be interesting. I think it'll be a good playoff weekend. The Chargers are going to lose, guys. Sorry, Charger fans out there. Because we've had too good of a run so far.
I mean, some of the experts are picking the Colts to win, but I'm a little leery.
Chiefs got a good team, man.
Yeah, real good team. If we lose here, I'm still really happy because when we started 1-5, not even a Colts fan thought that they'd make the playoffs. And we just
if the Colts lose, I'm going to hate them a little bit because as I said, I'm fairly certain San Diego's going to lose, which means I'm going to have to root for the Chiefs. And I'm going to blame the Colts for that.
Now, with the snow here, and you probably get it up there, Monkey, where you're at. I know you don't drive much, but it seems to me like here we are, I'm in Indiana. We're definitely used to snow.
Mm-hmm.
We're definitely used to cold weather. Maybe not as bad as Michigan, but close. And it seems to me like everybody forgets how to drive on the snow over the summer and has to relearn it. I went to the tobacco shop earlier today and people were stupid.
We get two kinds of drivers in the snow. And I've noticed it's gotten worse over the longer we live here. Because it used to be most people drove okay. Yeah. But now we get either that person who shouldn't be on the road because they are way too afraid to be out there. Or the person who's obviously filming a NASCAR audition.
Right. It's like,
wow.
I'm gonna pass you in a little bit in the ditch. Just watch.
Yeah, and sorry about my dinging over here, Bear. Bear, did you see that article on Twitter from BuzzFeed?
I did not know.
There was BuzzFeed did an article like 25 things that Americans do that the rest of the world just doesn't understand. And they said the number one thing that they got comments on, the one that like really set people off.
Is it the cheese thing with you, like the spray cheese and the straight in the mouth?
Nope.
Oh,
it's one that'll be even closer to your heart. Boiling water in the microwave.
Yep. He's gave me grief for that before. Yeah.
People need to be stopped.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Yeah, I don't mean to bring up that old argument, but
why wait 10 minutes for your water to boil in the kettle when you can stick it in the microwave for 60 seconds? You know,
what kind of shitty kettle do you have? Mine doesn't take that long.
I don't own a kettle. I'm American.
Of course you don't.
Have you ever actually timed it, Bear?
What, a kettle?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, depends how much water's in it, doesn't it? The more water's in there, the longer it takes.
Now suddenly there's a time frame.
Well, there is a time frame.
It used to be it's as fast as a microwave. Now it's like, well, it depends on how much water I got in there.
Well, if I'm making a hot chocolate for myself, I only put in the amount of water that I need just for myself, and it's very quick.
Yeah, but have you timed it?
No, because I'm not a twat.
Kettle takes less than a minute. Bullshit.
Yeah.
That is nonsense. Unless you've got it like on the fires of Mordor.
Festering wound. You should see Atlanta when it snows. Complete chaos. I hear you. In a lot of places down south are like that. Years ago, when we went to Arizona to visit my daughter when she was stationed in Yuma in the Marines. It rained. It was raining, and everybody came to a standstill. And I'm like, this is just freaking rain. What would you guys do if it snowed?
That's not a smart question to ask because you don't want to know.
Yeah, everything would shut down. I mean, here, they don't even close schools unless you get over 8-9 inches of snow.
Our local school system, and they actually, I think, they wait too long. All the schools in the surrounding areas will be closed down, and this school will be like, we're not missing a summer vacation day. Fuck you.
Yeah.
The schools in the north of England are very much the same. If it snows, they still make us drive the kids to school. I'm like, just shut them down. I'll go back to bed.
Well, day off, man.
Here in my neighborhood, down in the hood, they only plow a couple of the streets, what they consider the main routes. All the side streets are obviously unplowed. Boy, you could tell it's slicker and snot on a doorknob out there.
I live near a salt mine.
We did have a school season.
I know, right?
We had a school year one time where they ended up having to make up 2 full weeks of school in the summer because of how much ice we had. They couldn't, when it's ice, they have no choice. They have to call it off. And we get a lot of ice storms up here.
Grilling pirate pizza. Speaking of old arguments similar to is cereal soup, by that analogy, isn't tea just leaf soup?
Oh, tea is just dirty water. So coffee.
Tea
and coffee are just mud.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's the same with hot chocolate, but hot chocolate's obviously superior to both of those things.
Indeed, sir. We finally agree on something.
I love hot chocolate.
Oh, I had an uncle that used to make literal mud for coffee. Went down there for a visit many, many years ago, and I like strong coffee. And he says, how do you want your coffee? You like it strong? I said, yeah. Well, he boiled his coffee in a pan on the stove.
Old school.
Oh, yeah. And it was so stout, my spoon almost stood up in it. So I finished it off because I didn't want to be rude. But he says, you want another cup? I said, yeah, but make this one really weak.
Oh, Mr. Dax says, I rate Bear as hot chocolate. Yeah, he is.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
yeah.
Hot sexual chocolate.
Oh,
can I just moan about something for a minute?
Sure. Probably. Let's see.
I had some comments today on the R8 Alex channel on my my latest road rage video, which thank you Bloodwing for promoting. I appreciate it. I had a few people say Bloodwing sent me in the comment section, even though like I was on the stream where you were like go watch it. I had a few snotty comments today, but one stands out. Well, 2 of them are actually pretty bad. So the first one I got today. Where is it? I'm just trying to look for it there. First time viewer, Alex. Last time viewer. What a load of shit. So
I would have said, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
I hit the love button. And then I said, thanks for the engagement, though, smiley face.
There you go.
I hate comments like that. It fucking
what did you do wrong?
Apparently my video was a load of shit.
But nothing more specific?
Mate, you know how this works. Actual constructive criticism is not a thing on YouTube. This is why I only tend to actually listen to other content creators rather than people in the comment section.
Sure.
But passive aggressive can actually work for you. I remember several months ago when I'd done a guest video for you, Bear, and somebody in the comments said, this guy's really hard to listen to. I'm out. And I commented, well, I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but thanks anyway, you know, and talk to him nice. And, and the next thing I know, I see the notification, so-and-so has subscribed.
Yeah, it's something that I like to do, is be really passive aggressive. I know Monkey does it as well. You know, don't forget to buy a t-shirt.
Don't forget to buy a t-shirt. That's right.
Yeah.
The second one really gripped my shit, right? Because this guy has no idea. He has absolutely no idea what it takes to be a YouTuber, right? He's like, less chat and more video, and I might consider subscribing to you.
But what?
Yeah, I know, right?
It's not you. It's just that video.
Yes. So I said, fair use, dude. And he went, irate Alex, so you admit that you simply lift all the videos from elsewhere? Might do that myself. I could do with the money. There's a lot wrong with that statement.
Yeah, no shit.
I know, right? I know, right? Nuts. We had that conversation. YouTube kind of didn't help me out here. Pumpkin Trucker, no offense, Bloodwing, but the first few minutes of the stream, I found the one stream that's less exciting than mine. It was a little hard to sit here and talk to myself with no one in the chat.
That takes some getting used to, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a little hard to get.
Sorry for being late, Bloodwing.
Oh, no problem. I ain't putting it on you. This is all on YouTube. And now that we do have a few more people, I'll say it again. Please help a fella out, like and share the stream. If you'd like to contribute, there's links to my Patreon and my Streamlabs. You can do Patreon for as little as $1 a month. And but if you do the Streamlabs, do let me know so I can check it and read the comment, because I still don't have those alerts up yet. I'll get on that. I'll get on that one day.
Can we just go through this comment quick?
Probably. Well, let's see.
Go ahead.
What do we got?
Okay, so the first part of it. So you admit that you simply lift all videos from elsewhere. That's the first part.
Well,
mate,
that's the whole point of a reaction video.
Yeah, a response or reaction video is other people's content. Yeah. It's not stealing if I make it fair use.
Exactly.
This guy has no idea how YouTube works.
And you link to the original video too, don't you?
Yes, I also link to the original video that I use as well. Yeah, fair use is a thing. I can take, well, technically speaking, I can take any video, chop it up, and make it my own, and that's what's fair use. As long as I don't use the entire thing, and I convert it into something else for use of criticism or commentary, which is exactly what I did. It's not just lifting. If anything, it's a promotion. You know.
There you go.
The next part is like, might do that myself. Mate, you have no idea what it takes. Like, how many hundreds of hours have we all spent learning how to do YouTube, learning how to use things like microphones, OBS, Google Hangouts, editing software, you know, how YouTube itself works, YouTube SEO. Spent, you know, I personally have spent quite a bit of money on PCs, green screens, microphones, cameras, all that kind of stuff.
There's so many people who think all we do is turn on a mic and go.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I know, right?
When I started with a pair of cheap headphones with a microphone and Microsoft Movie Maker. That's what I started with.
Yeah,
there are some YouTubers that have been quite successful at just using that as well.
Yeah.
Well, you can get by that way. But even that is more than just turning it on and going. I mean, even with streams, I don't just turn it on and go. I've looked at stories and scoured Twitter for fun things to talk about. I get you, Bear. Let me just say I get your frustration on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really, really annoyed me. You know, you spend so much time researching, investing hundreds of hours learning how to use editing software. You know, even if you use the most basic Windows Movie Maker thing, you still had to learn how to use it.
Oh yeah.
You know,
first thing I had to learn how to use was for Pete's sake, the sound program that everybody uses.
Audacity.
I've got pretty good at it. You can't tell where I edit it. So
Yeah. You know, some of us wrote scripts. Some of us are lucky enough they can just go off on tangents. But either way, it still takes time.
Yep.
Lots and lots of time. And because I could do with the money. How much do you think I earn, mate, from a video with 1,000 views exactly?
$8 billion.
Clearly, it's just that easy. You know, I upload a video and boom, you know, million views. Yeah, hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Pumpkin Trucker says, check my Streamlabs. Hold on a second.
Streamlabby dabby doodahs.
Oh, wow. AP just said this. I didn't realize this. The Chiefs are 0-4 against the Colts in the postseason.
They are. Yeah, we've had good luck with them in the postseason. There was one playoff game a couple of years ago where we come back from a pretty good deficit. And just a moment, getting that open up here. I guess when I said you let me know, I should have opened it by then. All right. Thank you, Pumpkin Trucker. Bloodwing, he tries not to be as boring as a dash cam.
Wow.
So, Bear.
I thought my video is all right.
Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. Dude, you know how people are.
Yeah,
You're always going to have those ones that, like you said, think this is easy, easier than it is. That always think they can do better, yet they don't start their own channel and do better.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. The three of us here all started within weeks of each other doing this kind of content, and yeah.
You know, and Monkey was the only one who really got SEO correct out of the three of us.
Yeah.
You know, I never really had the correct temperament. You know, and you just couldn't because of family stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Jay Brown has sent me a tweet. His alright bet in response to my comment on Bloodwing stream, check this channel. Okay. So a quick gander. Team Skeptic. Oh, I've heard about this guy.
Yeah. Who was it that mentioned him to me?
Me.
Oh, it was you. Yeah.
The best flat earth debunkers in one video. Yeah, he's fighting a DMCA thing at the minute, isn't he?
Yes.
DMCA.
He got into arguments with a flat earther who decided to DMCA his stuff.
Oh my god. What was it, like a response video or?
Yeah, he was doing response videos to the guy, and the guy first starts threatening him that he's getting all this IP information, and his dad, who's a cop. Now remember, this guy's got to be like 45 at least. My dad was a cop. Like, that doesn't mean jack, dummy.
Yeah.
But we're gonna hunt you down. Are you? He actually says this. Are you getting it now? Like, yeah, you're a moron.
So flat earthers are salty bitches, huh?
Yes, they are. Especially this one, man.
I'm tempted to make my own video on them.
It reminds me of the whole thing that Bronx Blogger pulled on Jeff Holiday a long time ago.
Oh, when he pretended to be a cop.
Yeah.
That shit was, yeah.
I love Bronx. I consider Bronx a friend, but that was stupid.
I don't know. He annoys me.
I'm with you on that one.
So, Bear.
Hello.
What hasn't been,
it
hasn't been too long ago that you done a video on Bird Box, the movie.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I did a review.
Yeah.
It was my first ever review.
I guess now that has started some issues. Not your video, the movie Bird Box.
I've heard there's something called the Bird Box Challenge.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what exactly it is, but I would imagine it's something to do with blindfolding yourself.
Yeah. for those that don't know the movie, through the movie, the main characters all have to go around blindfolded. They even drive a car at one time with all the windows blacked out. And I guess
they try to use like GPS and sensors in the car to get about.
I guess people are actually trying to drive blindfolded.
Is that what they're doing? They're trying to drive?
Yes.
Oh, those stupid fuckers.
It started with them just blindfolding themselves and running, but yeah, now you have people actually trying to like drive and do ridiculous shit, like go outside, you know, where there's streets and stuff.
Yeah.
See, like, I wouldn't be mad. Like the idea of like creating a nice little obstacle course in your back garden and blindfolding yourself, and you kind of do it with friends. That sounds like a bit of fun.
Yeah.
But if you go out onto the street and do this kind of shit, and you do it driving, then you should probably be arrested.
I've seen a story of some teenager, I think it was, that hit another car while driving blindfolded.
Well, imagine my shock.
Now, I don't think anyone was hurt, but they keep up this nonsense and somebody's going to get run over.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, morons.
I get it. If you want to do that in your house and try to do everyday stuff with blindfolded,
don't do cooking.
Okay.
Don't do cooking.
Yeah, don't cook. But driving, no.
That's so stupid. Like, I wouldn't mind watching like a Top Gear episode where, you know, they do their own obstacle course on like a runway where they do their typical car tests.
Yeah, on a closed track, right?
Yeah, on a closed track with, you know, with perhaps maybe like a helmet and a roll cage in the car or something, you know. but no, don't do that, please. You're gonna kill somebody.
People amaze me. I mean, they get these stupid challenges going, and they either don't think ahead or they just don't care enough to do anything.
Who thinks that's a good idea? Like, thrill seekers, I suppose. You couldn't just go parachuting or something.
Right. Grilling Pirate Pete. Luckily, no one killed in the accident, or would have been third degree rather than manslaughter, same as firing a gun down the street and hitting someone. Yeah, you know, which also happens, unfortunately.
Just don't do it.
Mr.
I mean,
Dax,
to be fair, if I was to take off my glasses while driving, it's basically the same thing.
Yeah, I can't see anything without my glasses.
Yeah, I'm blind, so I wouldn't even need to do that, really. All I see is mostly just blurs of things.
Yeah.
Christine's, why is anyone surprised at this new feat of stupidity? Look at all the shit people are doing and saying and feeling. Yeah, I know, but it's never the SJWs doing it. Like, I don't think I could get as mad if it was a stupid, big, fat, blue-haired feminist doing it. Like, yeah, you'll go to prison. Bye. Right. Oh, dear. Did we grab any news then, did we?
It's a slow news day.
Yeah? The weekend usually is.
Yeah. I guess they found that girl that was, I didn't look up an article on it, but the girl that was missing, had been missing for quite a while after her parents were found dead, 13-year-old girl.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep, she was found alive. She'd snuck out of the house she was being kept in. I didn't read the story. I know they had arrested somebody finally in connection with the case, but
right.
Well, this looks good. Okay. You ready for this?
You go ahead.
Racist Kinder Egg surprise sparks outrage.
Racist Kinder Egg?
Yeah, she's made its chocolate in it. So
I know what a Kinder Egg is.
Yeah, we know they are illegal here in the States, but we do know what they are.
We have them.
Yeah.
We
I know
have,
they recently
they actually
brought them
sell
back,
them at
didn't
Walmart
they?
now.
I found that funny. Only in America. Oh dear. This is what happens when you microwave your water. You get Kinder Eggs banned. We truly apologize to our consumers for any unintentional offense caused, said Kinder spokesperson. Made the first mistake by apologizing. Kinder Surprise eggs, though popular milk chocolate shells that encase tiny whimsical toys, have had a surprisingly controversial history around the world. In the United States, the Kinder Egg could not be imported legally, both because it contained a non-nutritive component, i.e. a toy, and because that toy could be a choking hazard. Although people have been known to smuggle them into the country anyway, smuggling Kinder Eggs in. Yo, bro, you got one of them Kinder Eggs, lad. Oh, dear. You guys still there?
I'm here, just listening.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I'm just listening.
Although people have been known to smuggle them into the country anyway, the inclusion of a toy has also gotten the candy banned in Chile. Why do you call chocolate candy? It's a chocolate fucking egg. It's not candy.
Because we have different candy. Our candy test is sweets, not chocolates. Chocolate's different.
I thought you guys called chocolate bars candy bars.
They are candy bars. That's different though. That's a candy bar.
Mm-hmm.
It's English, man. Why are you having so much trouble with it?
Oh my god! I'm gonna shove a candy bar up your ass, monkey. Where a food labeling law has banned packaging intended for children in an attempt to curb obesity. And as recently as 2016, a child in France died after choking on the toy inside. As a result of the last year, Kinder debuted a new FDA-approved version called Kinder Joy, in which the toy and the chocolate stay in separate halves inside egg-like plastic packaging, which likely contains the resurgence of Kinder Eggs next to the register at grocery stores and bodegas near you. What's a bodega?
Like a small neighborhood store.
Like a little corner shop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We just call them corner shops. That's all to say that perhaps while Kinder has been busy sorting out distribution and choking issues and tinkering with R&D, quality control of the toys may have fallen by the wayside. Oh, there it is. I've got to show you.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Fantastic.
Now Richard Spencer's running out to buy all the Kinder Eggs.
Yeah. David Duke's trying to fucking sue them.
Yes. We own that.
You know, for once the outrage might be a little bit justified. I don't know. KKK.
Well, it's obviously not meant in the KKK way.
No, of course it isn't.
Right. I mean, it's just like there are products that come from India that will have the swastika on it, but over there it means something different, you know. And like it was, I've seen it cause a kerfuffle, but it wasn't meant like that. Oh, Jesus. Yeah,
and I believe the swastika originates from Mongolia, doesn't it?
This one of the earliest uses, but they've also found evidence that it's been used by Native Americans and so forth. It just kind of simultaneously seemed to come about.
Yeah. And obviously the Nazis co-opted it and ruined it for everybody else. So that was in a Kinder Egg, basically.
The little KKK toy.
Yeah. I'll have to send this one to you, Monkey, because EU's not letting me look at the article. I'm not grown up enough. So there's the article in DMs for you.
Well, Sarah just sent me an article while you're doing that. Look away if you're arachnophobic. It's raining spiders in Brazil after they spin a massive web to catch prey.
Oh.
This is why we need to stop Brazil.
Yeah,
spiders
I'm highly arachnophobic.
Monkey, you just have like little itty bitty spiders on your desk and stuff.
Dude, we get big spiders here too, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm not afraid of a spider. Me? No, I leave them the fuck alone. They kill all the other shit I don't want in my house.
See, I've tried to leave the big spiders alone, and I've been watching them, but they don't eat the other annoying things, so they don't have a use, so I kill them.
What are they eating?
I don't know. Each other, probably.
You're probably microwaving water when you're not looking. Make a cup of soup.
And that's why they're dead.
It says this is the there's a video on the page. This is the astonishing moment spiders appear to fall from the sky as they sit in a near invisible web they have spun to catch prey. The clip, recorded in Minas Gerais, southern Brazil, captures hundreds of tiny black spiders as they fall from the gray clouds. But rather than dropping from the sky as it may seem, the Parawixia bistriata spiders are actually settled in a huge web that they have spun to hunt prey. I don't care if they're really falling from the sky or not. I don't want them over my head.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Yeah. They wouldn't have to be poisonous.
They need to be bombarded from orbit.
Yeah, they wouldn't have to be poisonous and bite me that's for me to die, because that's when they start falling from the sky. That's the point at which I just fall over dead.
Mr. Dak says the spiders have a space program. No, monkey.
No what?
No, we're not allowed. They're not allowed. We're banning Brazil.
Are these poisonous spiders? I know you said you wouldn't care.
No, I don't think so. No.
And they're not going to hurt you.
They've got teeth.
And
8 legs.
And
they're hairy.
They're just little spiders.
They're disgusting.
Dude, I have been known to literally beat myself to death to get the tiniest of spiders off of me. Hey, Jen. Good. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you.
Dax, don't correct me. And hi, Jen. I said poisonous instead of venomous.
Well, Mr. Dax is correct.
I don't care. I English how I want to.
Mr. Dax doesn't microwave his water.
And see, he's wrong. I hate spiders. Why do y'all hate spiders? I don't get it. Spiders are cool.
It's just a phobia, like any other, and the phobias are not always explainable. I know it's silly and crazy, but I can't help it.
Dax, you're free to correct me.
You know, it's stupid calling it arachnophobia because it's not irrational.
It is irrational.
No, go watch Grade A Underay's video on it, right? It makes perfect sense of it.
The thing I don't understand is that I wasn't always afraid of them. As a little kid, I used to catch them and collect insects, including spiders. And you know, put little pins through them and put them on a board and all that stuff. At some point, there was just something in me that flipped, and no.
Is Grade's argument that sometimes spiders can hurt you?
He said that basically because he can't tell the difference between like a normal house spider and the other type of spider that can give you a 6-hour long erection and then you die. Type of spider. That's why they need to be stopped.
It's one of the reasons I hate that my grandkids moved out, because I've got nobody to holler to come kill the thing. Is if my wife is asleep, you know.
You a grown ass man, get a shoe.
I will if I have to. I'll stand back about 3 foot and throw the shoe at it.
Yeah, Lady Monkey will yell for me, like, come quick. I'm like, have you seen me?
Spiders are the sport of Satan.
Spiders are awesome. You're just wrong.
No.
Spider-Man is amazing.
Well, yeah, I love Spider-Man.
I'm still waiting for the spider to come and turn me into a wall-crawling genius.
Yeah, the reason why you want that is because you're severely disabled.
I mean, everybody knows that I love to play games, and invariably I'll be playing a game and there'll be a level where I have to face giant spiders, and I'm like, oh, come on.
I've always liked spiders. Now there are ones you got to stay away from because they will fuck you up. But
yeah, brown recluse, black widow.
But for the most part, I mean, it's a tiny little spider. He's gonna eat other bugs. He's not even worried about you.
Monkey, do you remember my battle with the giant spider that was in my office earlier on last year?
Yeah.
I open my office door, ready to get onto YouTube, ready to make a video, and there it is, chilling out on my green screen, sat there, with a cigarette in its mouth and a baseball bat, clicking its fingers and shit. And I'm like, hell no.
Sirius's monkey would be Spider Cripple.
Spider Cripple.
Widow of color.
The widow of color, yeah. Am I reading this article here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Bigger the belly, smaller the brain? Study says yes. Now, that's not fair. Maybe it just looks smaller because of how big they are. Oh, I can't actually. This isn't really a story. It's a video.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it might actually have it was an actual article.
Nah, it's a video with a lot of fat people in it.
Well, it's hard to tell when they won't even let you access it, Bear. So.
Yeah.
Well, be careful, guys. Getting fat can make your brain smaller, apparently. I don't know.
My brain must be getting smaller by the day then.
I have an article here that I can't access, but would you like a job driving the Wienermobile?
Oh, the
I already
Oscar Mayer
do.
Wienermobile. Yeah. Oh, you already do.
Ask Lady Monkey.
Hey, all you need.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
I did not plan enough cigarettes for this discussion.
Yeah, I made up a few before we started.
Oscar Mayer is hiring hot dog hosts.
It's Oscar Mayer.
That's what I said.
You said Mayer.
I said Mayer.
No, you didn't.
So if you know what that is, go drive it.
Of course I know what it is. They also
drive
make
it.
bologna and hot dogs.
Well, go drive
My
it.
my bologna has a first name. It's Oscar. My bologna has a second name. It's Mayer. If you love it every day. Yeah, if you eat it every day. And now I can't remember the rest of it. My brains went dead. I used to know that by heart.
Singing the theme tune.
Yeah, that was from when I was a kid. Yeah, and if you ask me why, I'll say, because Oscar Mayer has a way with BOLOGNA. There we go.
Oh, this one's right up your street, I think, Bloodwing, because it's foosball related things. So I'm going to send it to your dooms.
Okay. Pumpkin Trucker. Adult phobias are usually attributed to a traumatic event. Did Charlotte ooga hooga you as a teenager? No, but when I was 15, my baby sister was bit on the forehead by a brown recluse. And her head swelled up to like twice its size. She survived with no after effects as far as we know, but yeah, it was. That's the only thing we can think of that it must stem from. I don't know.
A spider floated into my mouth in the bath.
Oh Lord, have mercy! I
as a child,
I would have died.
Yeah, I fell asleep in the bath. My mouth opened. My mouth was on the water line. The spider fell in the bath, died, and then just floated straight into my mouth. And I felt something go into my mouth. I opened my eyes. I spat it out, and I went, "No!" I just dived out the bath.
Oh, let's see. Former LSU lineman has leg amputated after getting shot by dog.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
Okay, that's LSU is a college, Louisiana State University. A former LSU offensive lineman has his leg amputated after he was shot in a hunting accident. And in an unbelievable twist, it was a dog who apparently pulled the trigger. Yes, really. Okay. Here in America, we even teach our dogs to shoot. According to the Clarion Ledger, Matt Branch, who played for LSU from 2008 to 2011, was with a group of friends duck hunting in Mississippi on December 28th when a Labrador retriever named Tito jumped into the bed of an off-road vehicle and stepped on Branch's shotgun, firing a shot. The bullet hit Branch in the left thigh. The group realized quickly he was seriously injured. Branch's friend, wait a minute, it said it was a shotgun and then it said it was a bullet. No, shotguns, shells.
Shells, yeah.
Branch's friend, Micah Heckford, explained what happened to the Clarion Ledger. At approximately 9:40 a.m., David, Matt, a lot of Davids, and I were all standing around the bed of the Polaris Ranger, and Matt had laid his gun down flat on the bed of the Ranger and walked around on the passenger side to finish loading up. Heckford said, I was at the tailgate no more than 4 feet away from him. Seeing that the hunters were loading the vehicle, another hunting companion, a Labrador Retriever named Tito, jumped in the bed of the Ranger as he walked around, finding a place to sit. He stepped on the safety of Branch's shotgun and pulled the trigger. The gun shot, Heckford said. Everybody looked up. The first thing I saw was Matt, and within 2 to 3 seconds, he realized he was hit.
So the dog flipped the safety off.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking up until it said that. I said, why didn't he have the safety on?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then, so the dog not only flipped the safety off, it fired the round as well. That's premeditated.
Yeah. That dog knew what he was doing. Heckford said Branch's pants were soaked in blood, but the group was able to transport him to a road accessible to first responders. A GoFundMe campaign set up to assist with the cost of his medical care revealed that Branch suffered damage to his femoral artery, as well as other vital vascular and muscle tissue. After several hours of surgery and massive blood transfusions, the decision was made to amputate a portion of his left leg in order to save his life, the GoFundMe page says. The incident cost him his leg, but Branch is expected to make a full recovery, Hackford told the Ledger. Branch, who remains in intensive care, played 28 games as a reserve guard for the Tigers before medically retiring due to a series of injuries. He's lucky he survived if that damaged his femoral artery, because you will bleed out quick from the femoral artery.
He's lucky he didn't get shot in the Ginganguli.
Yeah.
I'm inclined to agree with Circus Zero. I think he left the safety off.
Yeah. It seems a little much to buy the dog just stepping on it. Both flipped the switch safety off and pulled the trigger. Honestly.
Yeah.
But
in my experience with weapons, the safety and the trigger are quite close together.
Yeah. Yeah, but hey, here in America, down in the South, because that's where Louisiana is, we teach our hunting dogs to hunt for us. We just sit in the cabin drinking PBR, and they bring back the ducks, shoot them, grab them, bring them all right back.
Sorry about that, gentlemen. I also had to eat a couple of mini donuts.
Today. Yeah, I hear you. I ate a burrito just shortly before the stream. So, what do you think, Monkey, about a dog that shoots a hunter?
I feel like it's not a very good hunter.
Yeah.
One of my favorite hunting stories I ever heard, or a hunting accident story, was a moron who he was in his tree stand, but he left his gun down below, so they were passing it up to him with a string.
Yeah.
They tied the string to the trigger.
Oh.
Which was fine as he's pulling it up, but as he's pulling it up, the gun flips around because it was coming up barrel first.
Right.
What flips around, which immediately causes the weight of the gun and that string to pull the trigger, shooting the guy standing below him.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry, Nuts. Nuts says, Monkey torturing me 2 streams in a row. He's eating donuts. For the record, it's from the same little bag. I didn't eat the whole bag. Yeah, I love collecting hunting accident stories, but I had to stop doing that when the dude accidentally shot his son, passing a loaded gun, safety off through the cab of a truck. Hunters, guys, it's a gun, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, and old Grouchy Gamer has a point. My dad taught us to unload the shotgun before crossing a fence line. Exactly. I mean, it's easy to reload it.
Yeah, it doesn't take nothing at all. But these assholes, I guess they're in a hurry.
Yeah. or just not thinking. It cost this fella his leg. He says he had the safety on, but I just can't see how a dog stepping on it both flipped the safety off and pulled the trigger.
Yeah, well, flipping the safety off isn't that easy to do anyway for a dog.
No.
I mean, he'd have to hit it just right.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
What up? What you got?
I've got a news story.
Okay.
Teacher busted for masturbating in class with students present.
What?
You want to see the shape of this guy's head, like, like he looks like somebody that get caught for it.
Oh yeah.
I got caught masturbating in front of my students.
Oh, that's an unfortunate looking fellow there.
Yes, it is. Oh dear, the modern day neck beard.
He looks like a cartoon drawing of Egon from Ghostbusters.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. This substitute sex pest teacher in Ohio allegedly molded minds while touching himself. 1 + 1 is
You guys do that worksheet. I'm gonna be over here. Oh, what a weirdo.
Substitute teacher Tracy Abraham, 41, was arrested Tuesday morning at Creekside Middle School. Oh, it was a middle school as well. That's even worse. After he was allegedly caught masturbating in a classroom while students were present, the Cincinnati Enquirer reported. The class reportedly noticed suspicious behavior by the substitute that was taking place behind his desk at around 10:30 a.m. Couldn't even wait till lunchtime. The alleged behavior was reported to administrators, and the teacher was immediately removed from the school property. Charges were filed against Abraham for public indecency. He was arraigned Tuesday in Fairfield Municipal Court. School officials said in a statement that Abraham will not be returning to the district. I should hope so as well. Abraham's father claimed the incident was just a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
It's an accident.
I was using it as a laser pointer.
And said his son never had an issue like this in his life that you know of. I don't think what the students saw is what was really happening. Yeah, he just couldn't get his zipper back up.
Yeah, he's just scratching.
Yeah.
Mr. Dax says that's Egon's less successful brother.
Do not fap in school. Anybody,
especially if you're the teacher.
Yeah,
you know, or at least go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, go to the bathroom. Go to the teacher's lounge. Don't do it in class.
Do it in the staff room. Like, have a danger wank in the staff room. Oh god, can you imagine like if he was one of those fucking real, like if he was like the head teacher?
I think he was,
and he sat in his office. And he gets on the main broadcast of the school and he calls somebody to his office and he starts to having a danger wank. Oh, come on, I've got to cut before they get here. Otherwise, it's off to prison for me.
You're in a fucking building full of little kids. Stop it.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
Why are you getting a boner there, guy?
Mr. Dax says, well, if it's called staff room.
The puns. The puns today.
I love puns.
Oh, there have been too many. There have been a lot in my Discord today.
I love puns and dad jokes.
I know. I prefer dad jokes to puns. I'm just having a look through these news articles, seeing what's worth it to go through. There is some political stuff, but nah.
While I was gone, did you guys talk about Logan Paul? Can we talk about him for a minute?
Oh, what the going gay for a month thing?
Oh, that yeah.
Yeah, he's going gay for a month. What do y'all think of him coming out and saying that?
Well,
it's another publicity stunt, isn't it?
Considering that it's Logan Paul, yeah. What I don't get is the outrage over it.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you're giving him the attention he wants. If this really offends you, you should just ignore him.
Yeah.
Just roll your eyes and walk away instead of going, oh, look at everybody, go look at this guy. I don't want you to look at it anymore. That's more important to me than him saying he's going gay for a month. I thought he was gay anyway.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that as a joke, honestly. I think he is a closeted homosexual and just doesn't realize it yet.
Oh wow. I'm just looking at his the Logan Paul vlog channel. I think he has 2. He has been deleting some videos.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Because on Tuesday, the 1st, his minus 59 million views.
Oh, yeah.
And then again on Sunday, the 6th, 6.7 million. He has been deleting content.
How's his subs doing, though?
Oh, he's growing like crazy, dude.
Yeah, of course.
His daily averages are 3,000. Last 30 days has been 96,000. His views have been, for the last 30 days, 35.6 million.
Yeah, so he's not hurting at all.
Oh, no.
But, yeah, he's, I don't get the big deal. I mean, even if he was telling a joke or whether he's actually going to go out and slurp some cock, I don't care either way. The people were so offended by it, like, you guys do realize you're just giving him attention, right? Nobody would know about this if you'd shut the hell up.
Yep.
This is the thing that gets me, you know. What is it we call it? I forget. It's the something effect.
Oh, the Streisand effect?
Yeah, they do exactly the same thing with PewDiePie.
Look at this thing over here. I don't want you to see.
Yeah, like the outrage and the hit pieces and just the kicking off. Oh, PewDiePie had a Nazi in his video again. Look at him. It can't be just a mistake. All right, well, we'll keep doing it so he can bring, you know, these ideas, that argument, and have to defend himself in front of his very young audience.
Well, Satsu, man, Satsu went on a long rant about the whole PewDiePie thing. He's like, look, most people wouldn't even have known who that was. It's literally just him laughing at a guy dancing.
Yeah.
Everybody who pointed this out, you're the ones who actually promoted Baked Alaska.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the ones who put his name to it. You dumbasses.
Oh, PewDiePie's a Nazi because he didn't research every single person in the TikTok reaction video.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Mr. Dax, Onision must be kicking himself for not going gay for a month.
Well, actually, Onision came out as gay. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
He's gay because his female wife is now a man.
Well, I thought he was like super like pansexual something.
Now that's some stuff he claims now and then because he once kissed a dude on camera.
Oh, he kissed Shane Dawson. That's why.
Who he hates now.
Of course he does.
But yeah, he's since Lainey has become Kai. You know, you're not trans. You're a little weeb. Stop it. But yeah, Onision did come out as gay. Just nobody cared.
Yeah, he's a lesbian of the Riley Dennis school.
He looks like a lesbian though. Like he's more convincing than Riley Dennis is. If he told me he was female, I'd be like, yeah, okay, I'd go for that.
Well, with as much makeup as he wears, sure.
Exactly. He's got that hair, you know.
You know, I think I actually influenced Onision once.
You influenced him.
Yes. Because he was what was it? After one of the times that somebody died and he said something stupid, talking about how, you know, people need to be more honest. And I just started hitting him up. If you're so worried about honesty, why do you wear makeup? And he actually stopped doing it for like 3 videos, and then he started doing it again because he's got some horrible acne.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
So yeah, he wears a shit ton of makeup.
I actually knew a guy that wore concealer when he went out for a night out.
Oh, he ain't wearing concealer. He's wearing eyeliner. He's wearing mascara, and he's wearing a lot of foundation.
Yeah. I used to think he was just like an emo, and then I kind of listened to him, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
No, I've actually seen pictures of him without his makeup.
Oh, it's bad.
Monkey's right. He's got bad acne.
You know, in his heyday, he could have afforded laser surgery.
Oh, he's so fucked now.
Oh, yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Look, if you owe like $100 to the IRS, that starts to get worrying. When you owe 600,000, it's time to just move out of the country.
You go to jail.
Yeah.
How long do you like? Obviously, I'm not American. I don't know, but how long could he go away for?
Oh God, decades. I mean, that's
Yeah. He could, probably wouldn't. I mean, generally, that's a crime that they give as low a sentence for as possible. I
not with
remember
that
when
kind of tax bill, though.
yeah, well, I remember when Willie Nelson done time for it, and it was pretty short comparatively to what it could have been.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It depends on whether he pays it or not.
Yeah.
Presumably, he got like big on YouTube and then just never like registered himself as self-employed and didn't like pay tax.
No, did you? Oh, so you haven't seen his video? I'm guessing. He's
No.
He's blaming TurboTax. And true story. If you use TurboTax, it'll tell you there's this little meter on the bottom of it.
Right.
And I only know this from the commercials. I've never actually used this.
Is that like a tax calculator?
Yes, yeah, basically.
It's a tax program that we have here in the States that I actually use it. Yeah.
And what it does is as you fill in each box that is mandatory to fill in, this little gauge fills all the way up.
Right.
Now, it has no idea whether or not everything you're putting in is right.
Right.
But in Onision's mind, it's like, well, it says it was green, so obviously it was good. Like, oh, that only works if you're honest, dummy.
Yeah.
And he did this for 3 years in a row.
Oh, wow.
So it's not like this was just one time. He did it repeatedly.
Yeah, it only knows what you tell it. Well, with the exception of if you've got W-2s, any kind of forms you receive, you can actually, it can actually pull those up for you and enter it in all the fields.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're claiming exemptions and stuff,
that's what he did.
A form with it. Yeah, it has no idea. It'll take anything you tell it.
Reportedly, that's what he did. He was claiming everything as an exemption.
Oh no!
Like that second house he just had to buy. Yeah, that's a tax write-off. I'm gonna use that as my studio. You can't do that.
I bet he's selling that second house.
He already did.
Yeah, I bet
he did that so he could pay his rent. Yeah, he's got this. He did this series, and it is so classically Onision. He Googled himself, and
of course,
yeah, he Googled himself and then answered the most asked questions about Onision. Like, why didn't you just ask your audience to ask you questions, you dick? Oh, that's right, because they'd have to be in bikinis for you to do that.
That man is just narcissism, just walking around.
Dude,
to me.
He actually answered the question, why is Onision a cuck?
Because he is. Literally.
I mean, because he does it. Yeah, he just typed it, why is Onision or what is Onision and all that. And one of them was, why is Onision a cuck? I'm like, I can't believe you answered that.
I mean, because he fits the classic definition.
Google yourself sounds dirty. Well, when he did it, it is. It's how, you know, the narcissism thing. We all know my ego is pretty healthy.
Yeah.
But if I wanted to know, like, what do you guys want to know most about me? I would just go to my audience, go, what do you guys want to know most about me? I wouldn't fucking Google myself.
I mean, let's be fair. All YouTubers, at least most of them I know, have a tad of narcissism. I mean,
you have to have at least some of it to do this.
Exactly. But he has it in spades.
Oh, he has it in the clinical you need to go seek therapy definition.
Exactly. Yeah, where he, to the point that he has absolutely zero empathy for anyone but himself.
Yeah, and it's so weird watching this guy. But then he does all of these short Googled himself videos. They're like 3 minutes long or so each. And then he did a compilation of all of them together. I'm like, God, you are an asshole.
Now,
maximize the views, mate.
Oh.
Now's a good time to remind everyone again, please, if you haven't, like and share the stream.
Yes. Share the stream because YouTube is a shitbox right now.
You betcha. And having said that, you two carry on without me for just a second. You know, I try to get through a whole stream without having to go to the bathroom, but I just can't do it.
Not at our age, man. You better go.
Yep.
That prostate's the size of a head.
You got
it. You know, I'll get to this story when he gets back because I actually want this was around his area, so we'll wait for that one. You ever thought about Googling yourself, Bear?
I have Googled myself.
Have you thought about?
I just didn't turn it into a video, mate. The thing is, I never did it until the hit piece was written on me. Remember the Vice article? After that, I would periodically check to see whether any more had popped up, which they did from time to time. That's how I found the description of me on what's that skeptic wiki called again?
Oh fuck, I don't remember. I know what you're talking about. I don't remember.
Yeah, there were a couple of things like that. I found a bunch of these crappy video platforms where they just straight up jack your videos and upload them. They had like your videos, they had my videos, they had a whole bunch of other creators' videos on there. So I used to do it periodically, but I never turned it into a video.
Christine says you don't have narcissism to a degree. You have it or you don't. You either allow it to direct your behavior or not. Well, I still say there's degrees of it. I'm quite clearly narcissistic, but I'm not narcissistic to the point where if I Googled myself and the question that came up is, why is Ranting Monkey a cuck, that I'd actually make a fucking video explaining it, hoping people would come watch and see just how great I am as a cuck. I mean,
yeah, if that was a question, I would not like put that in. I'd want to make myself look as good as possible.
It's an interesting video. It is. I laugh my ass off because he plays it completely straight. I was like, wow, you have problems, sir.
And yes, Sarah, I did take the sexism quiz. I'm not as much of a chauvinistic pig as Ranting Monkey is.
That's right. Undefeated so far.
But I'm still on there. Like I'm still on there. I'm still above a 4. I was 4.17.
Yes, you were 4.17.
Everything above a 4
5.
is like murdering women. So
actually, I think it's anything above 1 because who was it? Chaos Eve took it and she scored in the 2-point range and it was still like, you're horrible to women.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah.
What is this? Some kind of test that's supposed to tell you how chauvinist you are?
It's the sexism test, yeah.
Oh Lord, Jake kid ever takes that test, he'll break it.
I think it's in my Discord. Let me see if I can find it. So you can take it. There's 10 questions that actually, maybe 12 questions that actually have to do with actual sexism, and then the rest is information about yourself that they're collecting. So it's like 17 questions total. I know Dax had linked it somewhere. After I look this up, I do have a story specifically for you.
Was it NBC or ABC?
What?
The sexism quiz.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I see if my history remembers it. Sexism. Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's PBS. Sorry. Bad. I shall drop it in Dums for you, Bloodwing, if you're about to take it.
Okay.
I'll drop it in the chat if they would like to play along. The quiz is 17 questions long.
Yeah. There we go. I'm going to throw that into my Discord so that I know where I can find it. I'm gonna pin that bitch.
Evil men that hate women.
Okay. So this happened around your neck of the woods here, Bloodwing, while you're taking the test.
Okay.
Panties, bras fly from car during a 100-mile-per-hour chase on Indiana Highway. Is that common there?
Sometimes.
Portage, Indiana. Panties and bras panties and bras flew out of a car being chased by police at speeds of 100 miles per hour in northern Indiana. Police stopped 34-year-old Holly Sansone, I think it's how you say that, in Portage on suspicion of shoplifting at a Kohl's store. Police say Sansone shrugged and said, "I've got to go," before leading officers on a high-speed chase. Sansone's car reached speeds of nearly 100 miles per hour, and she almost struck other vehicles. The chase ended when the car's tires were shredded by spikes police laid across the roadway in Charleston. Sansone was arrested on charges of resisting law enforcement, theft, and reckless driving. Police recovered 4 bras, 14 pairs of panties, 2 candles, and some air freshener refills valued at $445.
Wow.
I feel like the fine you're going to get from that is going to be way more than that $445.
Yeah, probably.
2 candles.
Why just 2? Is that all that he could?
She.
Or she could carry?
This was a chick, yeah.
Mm.
And some air freshener refills. Apparently her apartment stinks and she needed new panties. Maybe that's why her
stinks.
Yeah. Man, what I did to those last pairs, man, they have destroyed that place.
Indiana sounds pretty interesting.
Oh, the whole U.S. is interesting, man. It just depends on which part you go to, what kind of crazy you run into.
I would venture to say that Indiana is probably the most redneck state north of the Mason-Dixon.
Oh, I'd probably agree.
Yeah.
Because when you get to like the Northeast, you get more of that posh, we want to be British kind of crazy.
Smart people.
Yeah. Look how well it's worked out for you guys.
People that boil their water in a kettle.
Yeah. Yes, probably. They're like, what's a microwave?
You do that far too well, Monkey.
Like, I know. I did that one time all through a store when I was shopping with my daughter, and she refused to talk to me at the end of the day.
A man after my own heart. I remember when my youngest daughter was, I don't know, probably somewhere between 12 and 14. You know, at that age where they really care what the other girls think about them.
Oh, sure.
And so we're in the store. She knows me all too well. And she said, Dad, don't embarrass me, because she's seen some of her friends coming up don't embarrass me. Well, me being me, they were playing Beatles over the intercom on the grocery store, and in the middle of Kroger's, I started dancing.
Nice.
Which completely embarrassed her. I said, well, you shouldn't have said anything. I probably wouldn't have done it. I took it like a challenge.
I have an article regarding the Logan Paul thing.
Oh, okay.
If you want to, don't have to. But
I'm still taking this test, so go ahead.
Okay. Logan Paul says he plans to go gay for a month, but Twitter users aren't amused. And I saw a lot of it myself. Monkey, I tend to miss out on a lot of the outrage whenever it all kicks off, because it's usually happening while I'm playing a game or in bed or something. But I got to see it, and it was amazing. Just them all spurging out over it.
Yeah, everybody losing their fucking. How dare he? Well, stop paying attention to him.
Just people were super offended. They were like, this idea of pretending to be gay, even though it's like, it's how they are. They felt like it invalidates them as people, because being gay is an identity now.
Well, even if look, here's the thing, guys. If Logan Paul wants to start taking it up the bum, licking some balls for a month, it has no bearing on my life. More power to you, dude. I hope you end up liking it. I hope you realize that you're gay. That's why you act out the way you do. But I don't see the problem. Nobody would have a problem if who's gay. Barack Obama came out and said he was going to start banging chicks for a while.
Nice dig there, Monkey.
What'd I do?
You know what you did.
No, seriously. If some gay person came out and said, "Look, I'm going to try heterosexuality for a month," nobody'd be like, "How dare you?"
There are videos on YouTube of gay guys sticking their fingers in women. You must remember that.
I don't.
You don't remember that?
No.
They did a thing where they took like gay and lesbian people, and they had like people sat on like these little platform things, and obviously the camera wasn't on their gash or anything, but they had like gay men stick their fingers in them.
Oh.
Yeah. Because they wanted to.
Well, I know a gay guy who decided he wanted to know what it was like to eat pussy, so he found a girl who was willing to let him and did it.
And what did he think?
He's still gay.
but like, did he enjoy it or?
No. He's it was a fun experiment. Sarah, yeah, the actual update on that is Tonka has until Monday morning at 4 to get his blood work in, apparently.
What?
Boy, they're getting serious about this.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is a sanctioned fight that's going on between Tonka and Worski, and he was supposed to have his blood work in yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And there was something about if he didn't have it in, or if he'd had the test done, then it should have been in by now. But they gave him until 4 p.m. Eastern, or yeah, I think it's Eastern time, on Monday to get his blood work in.
Oh, okay.
Because there's all kinds of jokes about why he hasn't got it in yet, floating all over the Twitter if you follow this stuff, which I do, and I've been enjoying it.
I'm sure there are. All right, so I finished the test.
What's your number?
Excellent.
4.5.
I'm still
high.
Undefeated.
Higher than mine.
What was your Smokey?
4.83.
Yeah, it was close. Pretty close. It says hostile sexism describes behavior that overtly threatens, intimidates, or abuses women, especially those who defy male-dominated power.
Let's see. Nuts says she scored a 3. Old Great Grouchy Gamer scored a 4.5. Maybe it's the old thing that's bringing that number down. Got to be young like me so you can hate women more.
Well, it did ask my age group, so.
Yeah, mine 4.83. Yeah, I'm so mean to the women's.
I hope they publish it like on national news.
Oh, you know they're going to.
I hope they do. Like, the majority of America is hostile towards women.
Even the women.
Yeah.
Women. We found people of all ages and genders were hostile to women.
Oh my goodness.
Might need to take a look at the test that you made there and lower the bar a bit.
Oh wow, Chadwick scored a 2.67. Chadwick, you got to try harder, man.
Yeah.
He's hostile, but he's not hostile enough.
Yeah, that's like I'm like Ike Turner hostile. All the young people out there won't get that.
Oh, I got it.
I know you did.
Bear's sitting there like, who's Ike Turner?
No, I know who Ike Turner was. I'm just trying to think of who he beat. Was it Whitney?
It was Tina Turner.
Tina Turner. There we go.
Yeah,
there we go.
it was Tina.
Wife.
He beat the crap out of her, didn't he?
Oh,
beat
boy.
the shit out of her. I bet he would score lower than I did on that test. Chadwick said, I answered honestly. So did I. That's why I love my results, because there's several. I'm like, what's the one? I believe men should even put themselves like at risk to take care of their family, however it's mentioned. That should have brought down my chauvinist or my hostile sexism.
Yeah.
But no.
That jacked it up.
Apparently, yeah, because it's not hostile towards women, it's hostile towards feminists. Yeah, and that's why I scored so high.
Well, it's more hostile to the ideology than actual feminists.
Ike beat Tina and Sonny beat Cher. Sonny ain't beat Cher. She was bigger than him. She'd have kicked his ass.
No, but that tree sure beat Sonny.
It did, man. Poor bastard. Never saw it coming.
Yeah. And for those that don't get the joke, he died by skiing into a tree.
Ow.
Yeah.
Good way to go, though. Like,
I'm not sure, man.
Pretty epic.
Now if you hit it head first, so that like your head went into your torso, maybe, because then it's like instant. But if you like laid there for a while after banging off that, oh no.
It's still a spectacular way to go.
No, man. What would be a great way to go?
Die in my sleep. Or
jumping out of an airplane for a really cool stunt and accidentally running into a firework. That would be a cool way to go.
Bird Box Challenge YouTube video.
Going gay for a month and finding out it wasn't yours.
Keemstar reporting on my death, like.
Chadwick DeFray says, I'm going to have my wife take it when she gets home. I bet she scores higher than me. She hates women.
Women hate women. Like,
they do.
Women hate women more than men do.
Yes.
They are terrible to each other.
Yep.
Chatting shit about each other all the time.
Well, that's why you have to see things like women for women. You never see that shit with guys because we're just like, if I support that dude, I'm gonna support that dude. Women be like, look, bitches, somebody has to support this bitch, and it's got to be us.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the difference between guys and women. Women are mean to each other, and they mean it. Guys are mean to each other, and it's just a bro thing.
Yeah,
for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, we can get mean to each other, but for the most part, I mean, that's one of the reasons like this whole Tonka Worski fight thing is kind of unusual, is because usually if guys have a problem, they just back off. It's online drama has turned a lot of men into bitches.
Mm-hmm.
If there's somebody I don't like, I just don't associate with them.
Exactly.
And the only time I'll talk about them is if there's a reason to. Otherwise, I just fucking ignore them. I don't care.
I've told lots of people that, you know, if I like you, chances are I'm going to pick on you. No offense. That's just the way I am. And I've had a lot of people says, I wish you didn't like me so much.
What is this?
Like, women are vicious in physical fights as well, man. I'd rather take a punch to the face than take nails to like my eye or something. That's just, you know what I mean?
Well, it's just like we said, what was it, the last episode? Do not get in the middle of a cat fight. That's a sure way to get hurt.
They pull your hair out, they slash you with nails and stuff. Well, a guy will punch you in the face. And then that'll be it. A woman will claw you to death.
They're mean, they're evil
or something.
I love women, but they're evil.
Yeah, they are. They're pretty bad.
Absolutely. I agree. Especially
Prospero there. She's quite evil. Aren't you, Prospero? She's going to kick off in a minute.
Now, Nuts is sweet. Nuts is a sweetheart. I can't imagine her ever hurting anybody.
Yeah. Nuts is nice. Nice Nuts. As well, guys, don't forget to drop a like on the live stream and share it out to your social media. We really appreciate it. And if you would like to support my boy Bloodwing, there are links down below that will help you do that. Streamlabs and Patreon. It would really help him out, guys.
Absolutely. I could use all the help I can get.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I love you too. Puts a middle finger up. See? Evil. Actually, Mr. Dax has confirmed it there, saying he remembers watching a documentary of security guards and cops, and they all said that women fighting is more savage than men fighting. Because they got them nails, man. Like men,
it's because they go crazy. Men have nails. Guys
go crazy, like
no, not like that. Not like that. Yeah. When men go crazy, it's physical. I want to hurt you a little bit. When women do it, it's that they're trying to kill you by scratching out your heart.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom, where he's trying to pull your heart right out of your chest. That's what they want to do. They're evil. There's no reasoning with them until you put them down with a tranquilizer.
Perfectly Fair Delusions. No, you do not come across as a bitch at all. We're just generalizing. We're having a few jokes. It's all right. I mean, Vanilla Bear's fucking vicious.
Prospero, don't hate me because other women made me this way, Irate Bear. Tomboys don't do well with other women. And I can testify to that. My oldest daughter, the Marine, she's quite the tomboy.
Pumpkin Trucker got 4.5.
Join the crowd.
I feel like I've got some catching up to do.
Well, the difference between me and monkeys probably is I answered a couple of questions, somewhat agree or somewhat disagree instead of going full, you know.
I answered some of them, somewhat agree.
Yeah.
Apparently, they were the wrong ones.
Prospero's more of a sexist pig than I am.
Yeah, she got a 4.33.
Yeah, I got 4.17.
Gonna end this stream in probably about 15 minutes. So no better time like the present to chat. You got any questions for us? Anything you want to talk about?
Well, what's going on today on the Twitters? I've not been keeping up. I've just been watching Overlord again.
I haven't either. I went to the tobacco store and spent about I honestly spent about 2 hours trying to find stories. It was just such a slow news day. I couldn't find anything that flipped my trigger. And before that, I was playing Skyrim for a little bit. So,
I mean, I did start writing my next video for Irate Alex, but I stopped.
Why'd you stop?
I wanted to go for a nap.
Well, that's a good reason. Naps are king.
They are, absolutely. Prospero says you're nicer than I am. I know, right? Maybe I've been a house husband for too long. I don't know. Wonder if I scored lower because I chose 51-70 instead of 30-50 since 3 months from 51. What, age brackets? I doubt that has much to do with it.
Mr. Dax says, "All right, Bear, you ran out of crayons."
Yeah, I ate them all.
Is that why you quit your script?
Yeah, I just got hungry.
You know, you mentioned earlier some of us make scripts, some of us don't. I'm one of them that don't, but it doesn't mean I don't spend a lot of time thinking about it, you know, before I talk.
Yeah. You've become too much of a woman, Bear. Well, in that case, you think I would have got higher.
Bear makes a very handsome woman. I've seen him. Yeah.
I'm a sexy bitch. It is youthful optimism for you. Yeah, maybe it's that, you know, maybe I'm just too nice a guy. I don't know. Are you still waiting for your background check? I am, yes. Yeah, I am. Nurse Bear is hottie. See, Mr. Dax knows. I got them thighs. I got that booty. I'm thick, son.
He's got that big black person's booty.
A big old apple booty.
Unfortunately, I have the whitest booty ever. The back half of me goes straight down.
Bend you over, put some jeans on top of you, put some nice creases in them, like.
The front of me, since I hit 50, I started putting on weight.
That's all right. You need it when you get a bit older.
Well, all my life, I hovered around 145, 6 foot tall, 145. I was 10, but the doctor always said I was okay. I was 10. Now I'm hovering around 200. So,
but you need it when you get older, though. It's like babies and older people need the extra meat.
Yeah, it's like a while ago when I went out to get tobacco. I didn't even zip up my jacket. You know, I was warm.
All you need says he retook the test and he scored 0, and it still called him a hostile sexist.
Really?
Sexist. I think everything that no matter what you get, it calls you a hostile sexist.
ANCAP Jack Bloodwing is Hank Hill. Well, yeah, didn't you know?
Monkey needs to gain some weight.
No, I need to gain muscle. I'm actually a really good weight. I just need to gain muscle.
That's hard to do. 200 wouldn't be a bad weight for me at 6 foot, but it's not muscle, table muscle. But it's kind of hard to put on muscle when you're too crippled to do exercises.
Yeah,
Grilling Pirate Pete and Sarah both want a cuddle from me. I give fantastic cuddles, and I enjoy a good snuggle. And I'm wearing my my new robe as well at the minute, which is nice and thick and fluffy. So I have double the snuggly wugglies right now.
Pat, you know, your boy Pat always says he wants to give me a hug, and I'm like, boy, you'll break me in two.
Pat would break most people in two, I think, with me. Man is a tank.
He is a big fella.
Back in a sec.
Okay. Zombie Teddy Thundercats. That happens to be my son Jake Kid's favorite cartoon. He has them all on CD. Squeaky Door.
Squeaky door.
Hey, everybody. Prospero says, I have no butt. Sarah makes clothes shopping a pain. It does. So how's your day been, Monkey? I don't think I even asked you.
I actually woke up not long before we started. It's been oh shit, I didn't take my medicine.
Oh Lord. Are you sure?
Yeah, I took some Motrin when I woke up. That's the only thing I take for pain, but I gotta get make me not feel it drugs in my body.
Yeah. I feel you. I could take those, but I try to keep to the ibuprofen because the other stuff just makes me too goofy.
Yeah, these are just nerve blockers. There's no opiates or anything in it. I take nerve blockers, and just for pain, it's just Motrin. My doctor's offered me stronger stuff. I'm like, no, I'm okay. I will occasionally, on really, really bad days, dip into my old supply from when they did give them to me.
Yeah.
But I don't take like more than one dose of that a week.
Yeah, that's me. It has to get really, really bad before I'll do that. And only if I have a chance to like go lay down after or something.
My RLS has come back as well.
Restless leg?
Yeah, it's so annoying. Obviously, it doesn't hurt, but it's really annoying.
It is annoying. And if somebody's not had personal experience with it, just imagine laying in bed and your body decides to do a dance and you can't stop it. And that's what it's like.
See, when it usually it may be called restless leg syndrome, but it can go in your arms as well.
Oh yeah.
It's so much worse when it goes in your arms. Like I can handle it when it's in your legs and they're thrashing about, and you know, you just do what you can. But when your arms are flailing about uncontrollably, it's really irritating.
My wife gets tickled at me sometimes because when I'm driving, if I put my right arm on a certain position on the steering wheel, it will just I'm flapping I'm flapping my wings.
I'm a chicken.
I'm a chicken.
Zombie Tay says there's an army of snowmen in my brother's neighborhood. They are all lined up along the streets like frozen sentinels. Well,
somebody's
that's
been
white
busy.
supremacy.
Yeah, it's racist.
At least you're not sleep pumping. Absolutely. Absolutely. That poor man.
Mile marker 69 keeps getting stolen along one stretch of highway. Since thieves are showing no signs of slowing down, officials replaced it with a 68.9 sign. That's awesome. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just saw.
No, that's funny. People are always
grow up.
Well, sure.
J-Kid and I were talking about that today in the Discord, actually.
Oh yeah,
about us, like, you know, I men always finding things like boobies funny.
Yeah,
and anything to do with poo funny.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
farts are still the funniest thing in the world to me.
Yeah.
And I've given that over to my grandsons. When they were here, the one I call Bulldozer, you've heard me talk about him many times.
Yeah.
Would be doing things, and he'd just run in here out of nowhere, jump on my lap, and fart tag me, and then run off.
Well, that's all good for him. He can get about really super quick. You can't, can you?
Yeah, but like I tell him, I know where he sleeps.
Grandpa, you've been farting in my mouth. It's like, I taste shit.
When my kids, Jay Kid and his sisters, would get to play in fart tag, and that's what he would do, is fart on their head.
Absolutely. See, Alfie, he won't fart on you. He'll get off. He'll get off your lap to go fart, and then come sit back down again.
He's
nice
polite.
like that. He's very polite. He's British, you know.
Well, yeah, you Brits and your politeness.
The faces that he pulls, though, he stands there going, hey! Bends over a bit as well.
Jack Gunsky, yes, everyone had that problem when this stream started. There was 0 in the chat because YouTube's not sharing it out. We talked about it.
Oh no! Oh come on!
Woof, woof, woof.
It's nearly 9 at night. Oh, J-Kid loved that bit in my road rage video as well. I stopped in the middle of it because the dog started barking. And I started barking back at them.
I was going to say, did you start barking back?
Oh, of course. I was like, well, I may as well. Entertainment value. People like it when I do it, so... Let's see it at the chat.
Woof, woof.
They better not interrupt me for my next video, I swear to God.
Well, we're going to end in just a couple of minutes, guys. If there's no questions...
I think we can get a few more likes, can't we, Dad? You know?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, there's 23 with 38 watching at the moment.
We've had very, very good like ratios recently. I think we can get out to at least 30. Alfie the racist refugee, yeah. He actually did genuinely say some racist stuff last year. Kind of. Not like the N-word or anything.
Well, what'd he say?
Well, I don't think he realizes that he's brown, right? And there are a couple of kids in his class. I don't know where they're from,
right?
But they're dark skinned, but they don't have typical like black features or anything. I'm not sure where in the world they might come from. Probably somewhere in the Commonwealth. But he asked why their faces were dirty, and I was like, "Oh no, oh no." Oh no! Oh no!
It reminds when my oldest daughter was just a little snot. We were at the bowling alley bowling, and I guess we didn't have babysitter that night. She was with us, and I was holding her, waiting for my turn to bowl, and all of a sudden she just hollers out at the top of her lungs, which is pretty loud if you know her. "Look, Dad! He's black." And I turned around, and there's a black guy that had just walked into the bowling alley, and yeah, he was of the pretty black variety. And I just looked at him like, "I'm so sorry." And he's just laughing like, "Don't worry about it."
That's not too bad. I mean, she's factually correct.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a bit, rude at the same time. Yes, thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah, I think it was foretelling the future because she did ended up marrying a black man. So
there you go. She likes a bit of that brown sugar, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Those brown people need some sort of cleansing. Whoa, Dr. House. That's rude.
How rude.
7 years. Prison.
Well, all right, guys. I think we're at the end of the stream. Thanks everybody for eventually showing up. Freaking YouTube.
Excuse me. Thank you.
For freaking YouTube. No problem. Monkey, Bear, anything y'all want to shill?
Not at the moment, no.
We'll be on Lords of Night on my channel tonight at 9.
There you go. Yeah. Go watch.
YouTube's not going to tell you so.
Yeah. Exactly. We found that out today. All right. Well, this is going to do it for us. I will see you again on Tuesday at 2:30. We're going to change the time to 2:30 because of problems. So 2:30 on Tuesday. We'll see you then. Till then, get out of my yard.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone. Penis.